Write an effective essay. Part 3, The Conclusion. 1. Overview. A strongly written conclusion leaves your audience with a clear understanding of your main purpose in writing, by restating the thesis statement from your introduction, and it leaves them with a final thought-provoking comment about your topic in consideration for further research. The conclusion is a reverse of the introduction, move from specific content to more general. 2. Component, restatement of thesis statement. Summary of body paragraphs 1, 2, 3. Final comment, expresses a suggestion, opinion, prediction, or question. Example, restatement of thesis, how people manage, the amount of work employees do, and time spent working past normal hours are all reasons for stress in the workplace. Summary of main points, when a manager puts too much pressure on his or her employees, the manager can bring too much stress into the workplace. If an employee is made to do the work of more than one person but is not given praise for doing so, the employee may get stressed. In addition, working overtime too often can also cause burnout in employees and lead to increasing levels of stress. Final comment, to avoid these problems, it is up to the management to survey employees about working conditions and find out what problems there are in the workplace. From there, they can find solutions such as more flexible schedules and paid overtime that benefit both managers and employees. Step 1. Restate your thesis. The first sentence should be your paraphrased thesis statement. Include all the main points, don't add new information. General rule 80-20, change 80%, keep 20%. Use no more than 3 or 4 words in a row from the original source. Change the grammar and vocabulary. Step 2. Review your main points. Summarize the main points from all your body paragraphs. For a 5-paragraph essay, 3 body paragraphs equals 3 sentences in the conclusion paragraph. Paraphrase the information from your body paragraphs. Step 3. Explain why your discussion matters. Final comment. The conclusion draws wider conclusions, such as implications of the ideas discussed, practical applications, predictions for the future, and suggestions for further research. The conclusion may also mention the limitations of the essay, things that we were not able to discuss, because of space, length of the assignment, or generally not being directly connected to the main topic for discussion. To consider the implications. What does it add to understanding, or what new questions does it raise? Any practical suggestions or predictions about what might happen next? Can your ideas be applied to different contexts or connected to a broader debate?
3. Examples extract from the conclusion with the acceptable components. A statement showing how your aim has been achieved. Example, this study has clearly illustrated the drawbacks to family ownership of retail businesses. A short review of the main points of your study. Example, our review of 13 studies of strikes in public transport demonstrates that the effect of a strike on public transport ridership varies and may either be temporary or permanent. A discussion of the implication of your research. Example, these results suggest that the risk of flooding on this coast has increased significantly and is likely to worsen. Some suggestions for further research. Example, another line of research worth pursuing further is to study the importance of language for successful expatriate assignments. Comparison with the results of similar studies. Example, these results of the Columbia study reported here are consistent with other similar studies conducted in other countries. Barron and Norman, 1992. The limitations of your study. Example, as always, this investigation has a number of limitations to be considered in evaluating its findings.